Hey guys, welcome back. So today we are doing another first impressions on a foundation. I think you guys know by now these are like some of my favorite videos to film. So today's foundation is the Urban Decay Stay Naked Hydromaniac Tinted Glow Hydrator. This is what she looks like right here. You guys know I complain in every single video about having super dry skin, so I figure it is time to go out there and get some luminous foundations. Of course, Urban Decay came out with this one probably about a month ago, I think at this point. It's been some time. But if I'm not late, is this really a Katie video? I don't think so. I was excited to see that they had come out with this because I usually really like Urban Decay's foundations, but all the ones that I've tried up until now have been like super full coverage, super matte, because I obviously used to have very oily skin. I said verily. What? If you guys want to see my first impressions on the Urban Decay, I forget the name, I have to look at it again, it's so long, Stay Naked Hydromaniac Tinted Glow Hydrator, then please just keep on watching. All right, first things first. You already know the crustiness that exists on these lips is just like, it's unlike anything you've ever seen. So for today's first impressions, we're going to be testing out the Hydromaniac Tinted Glow Hydrator by Urban Decay. I have mine in the shade 51 medium. This is what the box looks like. Obviously there is a product inside. So I'm just going to read off of the Sephora website, which is where I purchased it. What this is. So this says it is a long-wearing foundation infused. Oh, so it is a foundation. But it says Tinted Glow Hydrator. So that feels a little misleading, but whatever. We're just going to keep moving. A long-wearing foundation infused with kombucha filtrate and marula oil for 30% more hydrated skin, medium coverage, and a glowing finish. Coverage is medium, finish is radiant, formulation is liquid. Obviously. Then it says it's infused with nourishing ingredients. This lightweight formula leaves the skin feeling super hydrated while minimizing imperfections like uneven skin tone. Nope, just uneven tone. There's no skin there. And texture with a blurring effect. After applying, you'll notice a healthy glow and medium coverage that looks like real skin and wears for up to 24 hours. So I picked up the shade 51 medium neutral. This is what the swatches on the Sephora website look like. And I just feel like, I don't know, I feel like I'm almost between 50 and 51. 51 seems like, I don't know, a little dark, but then 50 seems a little light. So I feel like that was kind of a big jump. So I feel like this is going to be dark, as they usually are. You know, you guys, you already know. Okay, you know. This is $29 for 1.1 ounces. That's really not bad, especially for an Urban Decay product. I feel like Urban Decay's foundations are usually more in the $30-something range. I felt like I just needed to try this. Because I usually love Urban Decay foundations. Like the All Nighter was one of my favorites. I did do a first impressions on that one like 30,000 years ago. I'll link it up here. And then the other, what's the name of that other one that's like super full coverage? Can't remember the name, but I do have it. So I feel like now that this is geared towards like more dry skin, yeah. So to prime, I'm going to use something that I know is going to work with my skin. This is the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base. I love this. I mentioned this in my favorites video. If you guys haven't seen that, I'll link it up here. But basically, this is the best. So I'm just going to take a pretty good amount of that because we need that here, okay? I'm just going to basically put it everywhere. Usually at this point, I would prime my brows because I like to do that before foundation. But I'm going to be filming a brow routine like literally right after this. So I'm not going to do that. I'm going to save that for the brow routine. So we're just going to roll with it. So this is what it comes with. It's kind of like a dropper almost. It's not really a dropper, but like almost. That color does not look too bad, let me tell you. All right, let's just do this. That color is not bad, okay? It's not perfect. Oh my God, look at my mouth. What is that? Oh my God. How do I get primer in my hair? I also have mad gel in my hair, but that's like a whole nother issue. We're just not gonna touch that. It's okay, you know what? I will fix it at some point. It's very early right now. I just woke up and just started living my life, so leave me alone. So just grabbing my beauty blender. I'm just gonna start blending that out. This actually has better coverage than I thought. And this color is everything. It's actually everything. This is like my perfect color because I don't like something that's like exactly my face color because I feel like that makes me just look very pale. Once like everything is on, like my concealer and everything. So this is what the foundation looks like, completely blended out. I like the finish. I like that it's like this, it's not even really like radiant. I would say it's more like maybe like a little radiant. It's not like too dewy. Like somebody with oily skin wouldn't have an issue, I think, pulling this off. I kind of feel like it's accentuating just this whole area of my face, which already doesn't look good. So it's just like putting foundation on. Like I have horrible smile lines already. And I just feel like you can see everything more than you would have been able to see it before actually putting the foundation on, if that makes sense. So I don't really love that. The coverage is not bad. I definitely would say it's medium. It blended out pretty seamlessly. And like I said, this color is pretty nice. So at the moment, I like it. I don't like it as much as I kind of thought I was going to like it. I thought I was going to be blown away. This was going to be the best dewy foundation like in the history of mankind. That's not really what I'm getting from this at the moment. Touching it, it definitely feels tacky, which I don't love. I kind of really don't love when foundations feel tacky, but I could understand, you know, this is supposed to be like a moisturizing, radiant foundation. Like if it didn't feel tacky, it wouldn't feel like it's moisturizing or radiant. So I get that. I feel everything looks kind of like exaggerated in this area more than it usually would. So I don't love that. So far, like I said, I like it. I'm definitely not in love with it. It's definitely, from what I'm gathering right now, it's not going to be something that I reach for like on an everyday basis. So right now it is 9:45 a.m., which is probably the earliest. No, that's not true. I definitely have filmed at like 6 a.m. before, but it's very early for me to be doing this. Like it's too early. I'm just going to go off camera, put the rest of my makeup on, film my brow routine, and then I will come back and we can see how my concealer and powder and everything went on over the foundation, see if it kind of hindered anything. I doubt that it will, but like, you never know. So I'm gonna go. I'll see you in a minute. TTYL. Okay guys, so the rest of my makeup is obviously on. It is now, what time is it? 11:55. Like, it took me two hours to do my makeup. Like that is just too much. But everything is on, and I feel like so far I have a pretty good idea of how I feel about this foundation. And that idea is I don't like it. So as I'm looking at my skin in the mirror, I can tell, that everything is accentuated and it is stressing me out. I mean, honestly, foundation usually accentuates any type of texture or anything that I have going on my skin. But I just feel like this is like more than usual. This is a lot. On top of that, I don't even feel like it's very hydrating. Look at my forehead. Like, what? Can you see? What is that? I just feel like everything looks very gross. And on top of, like, my forehead is really just like stressing me out. It's like, no, I don't like it. And on top of that, I don't even feel like it's very hydrating at all. Like, it feels tacky to the touch. But I don't think it looks very radiant. I don't think it's helping me look moisturized. I don't think it's doing much good on my skin at the moment, to be honest with you. Honestly, I feel like it takes a lot for me to dislike a foundation. I'm not saying I dislike it completely, but I definitely don't love it. I definitely am not happy about this. I don't think my skin looks particularly good. Not that it ever really does, but I don't know if I'm making sense. I just feel like it looks worse than usual. That's what I'm trying to say. That's it. So I just feel like it should look more plump, more juicy, more like hydrated than it looks right now. So for that reason, plus the fact that everything looks very like dramatized, dramatized, Okay, so I'm just going to go about my day and I will probably check in with you guys maybe around 3 o'clock or something like that. Since right now it's 12, I don't want to come back in like an hour, you know. So maybe by like 3 o'clock-ish. I never actually hit the goal of the time that I want to come back, but you know, we'll see. We'll see. Today's my grandma's birthday, so we might be going, you know what I'm saying? We might be getting lit at noon with my 75-year-old grandma. So yeah, I will see you guys in a couple of hours. Okay, so it is 3:34, so clearly I suck at actually sticking to the time frame that I always say I'm gonna stick to, but okay, it's 3:34. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. So it's been about 6 hours since I applied it. I haven't even looked at my face yet, so let's observe, shall we? Basically, the exact same complaints that I had earlier seem to be still present. This whole area of my face looks awful, actually awful. Let's take a peek, shall we? This just looks so bad. My smile lines, bad. Look at my pores. Like, what is that? Right in between my eyebrows and my forehead. Bad. Bad. It looks bad. I don't like this foundation right now. I think I'm still going to give it, you know, another 4-ish. I mean, I'm not sure exactly what time I'm going to take it off, but I'm going to give it a couple more hours. But as of right now, this is the worst foundation that I've ever put on my face. This really sucks because I thought, like truly thought that I just found my newest obsession. Like, this is going to be everything to me because my skin is so dry, and majority of my foundations are not really geared towards dry skin. So I thought this was going to be like my new holy grail, and it's honestly the biggest disappointment to me. I really don't like it, but we're gonna keep it going. We're gonna keep it going for a couple more hours, and maybe by the grace of God, in a few more hours, maybe I'll like it suddenly. Okay, guys, so it is currently 8:36 p.m., which means I have had this foundation on for 11 hours. And I mean, 8:36 p.m., like that's not that late, and I really could keep wearing this. But 11 hours is that's more than enough for me. Like, I'm good here. Thanks. So I'm just looking at my makeup. I have glitter all over my face, so that's cool. Lots of fallout from that. But besides that, I would actually say this pretty much looks exactly the same as it looked during my last check-in, which is not good. I still feel like just this whole area of my face, this whole area actually really is just, it doesn't look good. It looks just like it's like cakey. It's foundation-y. It's exaggerating every little thing on my face. It just doesn't look good. It does look like slightly dewy, but honestly, like even over here, like slightly dewy and slightly hydrating, but nothing to write home about. Like, I don't feel good in this foundation. I haven't felt good in it all day. I really don't like this foundation. Like, I literally am so excited. So I'm gonna take it off right now. I'm so excited. Let's do this. Let's rip off my lashes. Okay. Before I completely wipe it off, take one last look. Do we like it? Let me know what you guys think about it, honestly. I mean, maybe I'm just being too harsh on it because I feel like I've seen great reviews. What the hell is this clipping that I have done? What is that? I feel like I've seen really good reviews on it, but I honestly just cannot get on board with them. I do not like it. I will continue to try it out because, I mean, obviously I bought it. I own it, so I'm going to keep trying it out. But, you know, as of right now, as my first impressions, I don't like it whatsoever. Yes, I am using makeup wipes. This is step one, okay? Just okay. Let me know if you guys have picked this foundation up, what you think of it. If you really, really love it, can you explain to me how you got it to work? Because I need to know. Honestly, if I had to rate this foundation based off of today's experience, I wouldn't say F. F is really dragging it, but I would say like a solid D. So that's it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, let me know if you guys are interested in this foundation, if you've tried this foundation, what you think of this foundation, or if you think that it actually looks really good on my skin for some reason. I mean, let me know in the comments. I'm definitely interested to hear your thoughts on it because obviously you heard mine. Please don't forget to subscribe if you are not already. Also, if you guys have any video ideas, I mean, like I said, I have an enormous list that I just keep adding more and more things to it. So I'm like, I've been so excited with all the creative juices that are flowing in my mind. But I still want to know if there's anything that you guys like really want me to try out, or if there's any kind of videos that you guys really like to watch. Let me know in the comments. And I swear that's all I have to say this time. So I will see you guys in my next video. Bye. Dramatized, dramatized, dramatic, dramatation, dramated.